Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Because today I have an adorable sneak peek unboxing to share with you all. Diamond Art Club is releasing some Disney Little Diamond Sparkle Pals tomorrow, and I have the one and only Ariel to share with you all today. I'm going to go ahead and plan to work on this and show how it looks finished. So if you're interested in seeing that, do stick around. I will time lapse it for you. But before we get to that part, I'm going to do a little unboxing and share with you what all is included in here so you can decide if you want to do some shopping tomorrow morning. This is coming out as part of a midweek release that Diamond Art Club is doing. It's coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, May 21st at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be the same release time for everybody. And there are a ton of these coming out. They're so cute. The Little Diamonds line from them is typically more kid friendly, beginner friendly, just smaller projects is really what we're talking about. So this is a DIY art kit is going to include everything you need to do this. The size is going to be 5.7 by 4.2 inches or 14 by 0.5 by 10.7 centimeters. And of course, it is officially legally licensed as part of Diamond Art Club's partnership with Disney. Have Ariel specific branding back here, and then everything you need is included. Here's some how-tos as far as diamond painting goes. If you are brand new to diamond painting, I will also have some helpful beginner videos linked below in the description box, including a Diamond Painting 101 and some other how-tos that'll hopefully make this craft feel a lot easier to dive right into. So let's go ahead and open this up and see everything that has been included. Now, I do appreciate that they added this additional outer packaging. It really keeps everything contained and safe. When you flip this open, here's a peek at the different princess characters that are going to be releasing tomorrow. So I wonder if, like some of the past Sparkle Pals and Little Diamonds releases, if Diamond Art Club might do a bundle deal where if you wanted to get all of the Disney princesses, you could get all of them for a slightly discounted price compared to if you bought them all individually. Now, my Cinderella fans, we are slowly getting some more Cinderella pieces in here. I know many of you have been hoping for that. So, little cutie Cinderella Sparkle Pal isn't a bad way to go. But yeah, these are adorable. Absolutely adorable. Here's some how to's again. And then all the different pieces are included in here. Oh, that's really cute too. So here's your kit contents. We have our Sparkle Pal, the baseboard so that this can stand up. We have our diamonds and then our toolkit. As far as what's included in the toolkit and all the other pieces, get you a closer look here. Extra bubble wrap to protect these. This will have some tips in it. We of course have our diamonds and then our toolkit. Let me give you a look at the toolkit first. So the nice thing is that even though this is a smaller size project, it's still going to come with your standard Diamond Art Club toolkit, which does feature some upgrades as of late last year. And this includes some things that I just think make your diamond painting experience that much more enjoyable and easy. First is going to be the new twist and pick pen. I like that these are so much more ergonomic than your standard diamond painting pen, and also that they come preloaded with wax. So pull this off the end. There's a metal tip in the end. You want to twist this, hence the twist and pick name. As you're twisting it, will start to come out the end there. It is also refillable, so if you run out of the wax that is already preloaded in there, you can load more in there by twisting it the opposite direction. It does also come with a 4-placer on the end. It is removable and you can place, there's a 7-placer that'll also be included. And you can fit Diamond Art Club's metal tips in the end. Just make sure you don't get the ones that are screw in with the threads. You want to get the ones that just push straight in. So I have a video also kind of demoing and talking about this at more length that you'll find linked in the description box below. We also have some extra clear wax in case you run out of what's in the pen. We have some baggies if you want to store your leftover diamonds in those, you can. And then in here they do give you some of the classic pink heart wax, so you can use that if you prefer. And then here's that 7-placer that I mentioned. The trays themselves are a little bit bigger than your standard diamond painting tray. The Diamond Art Club toolkits, depending on the size of kit that you get, if you get like a larger standard diamond painting, it will probably come with a slightly bigger tray. But for these smaller little diamonds projects, it's going to come with the smaller of the two tray options. I like that this one has a little bit higher walls, and so diamonds are less likely to fall out. It has the lines cut back so that diamonds aren't going to get stuck in the end. And it has a removable spout as well as a sliding lid that you can pop back on there. And there are also cutouts at the top and bottom, so these are stackable. There's also room at the end of the little stopper there in case you want to put stickers on there and like kit up your diamonds into those. A kit like this, though, is not going to come with sticker labels. That's kind of the nature of these little diamonds projects. I'll explain how it's going to work in a logistical sense, though. In here, in a normal diamond painting, you would see sticker labels, but instead, this is just going to have some helpful tips and tricks. Here's your kit contents. There's Diamond Art Club socials. This is a QR code for the VIP Facebook group, which you can join once you've made your first purchase. Here's 20% off your first app purchase. And then we have how to's written out for you. So just some helpful info, hopefully. And on the back, there's some tips and tricks as well as far as like using storage and whatnot. So helpful bits there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual Sparkle Pal here. And I did want to mention that if you are brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code you're welcome to use. It's just my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. That's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. No pressure whatsoever. I, showed you the one that's code for the app, and there's others that you'll see out in the wild. I would just say please do take advantage of one of those discount codes and don't pay full price for your Diamond Art Club order. So here's our little Sparkle Pal. It is on this kind of thicker material. It almost looks like it's acrylic in the middle and then painted to look like wood on the back or some kind of, finish there. But it is thicker, so it is on the sturdier side. And then we have the base, which of course you're going to want to wait to actually, I wouldn't try to diamond paint with the base on. I think that would just make it really awkward. But once it's done, you can pop that in the base. And I'll show you that once I actually finish working on this Sparkle Pal. But you can see that there's this plastic film that you just want to peel back. And then we have Diamond Art Club's usual sticky poured glue in there, or on there. So it's going to hold your drills pretty well. They're not going to go anywhere. Once the drills are down, there will be a little bit of exposed glue. So you may want to seal this to prevent dust or dirt from getting in there, especially if you're planning to display this and have it standing out in your home where, if you have pets like me, you don't want it to necessarily collect all those little bits that are going to show in between the diamonds. This is what I kind of think of as more of a freestyle kind of diamond painting drill field, as opposed to your typical diamond painting where it's going to be very much on a grid. Everything's going to be really neatly lined up and really just straight lines, up and down and left to right. This is more just following the image itself. And so you're going to be placing diamonds in more of a just sort of freestyle pattern. You're going to be doing more single placing, which you'll see me do here shortly, and we'll see how long that ends up taking, but that just kind of lets them do the image in a slightly different way and make it work with particularly smaller projects like this one. It's not necessarily my preferred way to diamond paint, but I do think that it works for specialty projects like these Sparkle Pals. As far as the diamonds go, I would really love to see if we have any special drills in here. So this says SP035. I'd imagine maybe somewhere on the packaging it has that as well, but because I assume that's kind of a unit number, but it doesn't say Ariel or anything on here. So if for some reason you were keeping this project and didn't store these together, I would just grab a Sharpie and write Ariel on there so you don't accidentally mix it up with other projects, just to play it extra safe. So the way that the diamonds work and the way that it works with regards to the symbols is that we just have the number on here. The number 5 is going to also be the symbol that's on this project. So this is going to be the color of her hair. Looks like we don't have the typical fire engine red hair of Ariel. I think this is more of a chibi version and has a bit of a softer color palette to it. But you're just going to match up the number 5 with the number 5 that's on here. It's in her lips too. Then the number 6, that's going to be her skin tone here, and so on and so forth. These don't come with the DMC codes on them, and I don't know if Diamond Art Club actually is able to send them out, but if you were wanting to save these diamonds after you're done with this project, I would maybe just try to match them up with diamonds you already have in your saved drills, or alternatively, they make some of those like drill portfolios. They sell them on Amazon sometimes, where you can try to then color match and then label, the DMC accordingly. I do see at least one special drill we have in here. So this is a fairy dust diamond, and fairy dust diamonds have a fine glitter coating that gives it just a slight shimmer effect. It's like a pearlescent look. It's a subtle shimmer compared to some other special drills that you sometimes see at Diamond Art Club. But this one is, it just feels very oceany to me. It feels really just perfect for Ariel. So there's also a little straggler in there. I do see some static in spite of the fact that there are drill holes poked in these drill bags that I think are designed to combat that static. So if you do run into static, I do recommend using dryer sheets to kind of get rid of that. I'll leave you zoomed in as we kind of look through these colors. We have this light blue. It's kind of more of a brown color than a white. I do see one other special drill there. We'll get to in just a sec. Okay, so we do have this one that is the letter A, so it's not all numbers. We do occasionally have letters. And then we do have an AB in this one. So this one, try to get you a better look at that. Okay, so AB diamonds have an iridescent coating on the top that's super sparkly. Compared to fairy dust diamonds, side by side, you can see that ABs are a lot more in your face. They're very bold. They're going to stand out quite a bit. And they almost have a little bit of a rainbowy effect. It's iridescent, but you'll sometimes grab the colors of the drills around it as well. And then we have this little tiny bag of this light purple. As far as where the special drills themselves are going to go, that pretty aqua fairy dust, the number 4, that's going to be found in this part of her tail. And then the AB color was the number 8, and that's in her eyes a little bit, kind of the outer color. So those are the colors we're going to be working with. I like that they did manage to work in some special drills. I love that that's one thing they do to hopefully make these little diamonds kits that much more just special and fun to work on, even if you're an adult working on these, even though I feel like they're a little bit geared towards kiddos. It's nice sometimes to get a break from those larger projects and we still get to work with the, classic Diamond Art Club special drills. That said, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this project, and I am going to bring you along for the ride. So if you'd like to see a time lapse of how this is going to go, I'm going to get right into that. And if you want to skip ahead just to see how this looks completed, I also totally understand. I'll see you on the other side and I'll share my thoughts of working on this and let you know about how long it took me to do. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. And 1 hour later, literally exactly to the minute, 1 hour later, this little sparkle palette is done. So you can see that I single placed all of it in that video. I did start out trying to multi-place it down here where I started and very quickly realized it's just not going to go the way that I want it to. So let's go back to single placing instead, and I'm much happier with it. I love the twinkle and diamond art close round drills. I'm just kind of mesmerized by how the light is grabbing these a little bit. I, of course, as always, love the special drills, the fairy dust in her tail here, and then that AB in her eye is really incredibly striking, I feel like. So this is done, like I said, about an hour start to finish. And there was, plenty of room for all of the drills. I had seen, I think, some people mentioning on some other recent round drill projects with a freestyle grid that there maybe not being quite enough room for the diamonds. I didn't run into that with this project whatsoever. It all seemed to come together perfectly fine. I had plenty of every drill color left over, so I wasn't close to running out on any of them, which was great. And I'm gonna save those special drills. That's usually what I just end up saving with my completed projects anymore. But as far as in the stand, it looks like either side of this they're identical. Let's see. It's like, okay, yeah, there we go. So from standing it up, obviously at the camera, but no, it looks nice. That's something you could totally set up on like a bookshelf. I have seen people do like the whole series of these different Sparkle Pals and put them out on their bookshelves. I wish I had like a dedicated desk and office space to be able to put up some cute little Sparkle Pals like this, just to add some of my favorite fandoms into the mix. But it's pretty like low profile and stuff. So you could easily find a spot for that if you do have a dedicated workspace. So for storage purposes though, I admit I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, how hard is that gonna be to pop off? Oh, not too hard. Okay. I was like, let me just go ahead and show you if that's gonna be tricky. But no harm done. So these Sparkle Pals, like I said, just really cute, small, snappy projects. And again, this would be something that would be really easy, I think, for a kiddo to tackle. Um, a quick recap. So there are going to be a number of different Disney ones that are coming out. We saw the Princess Collection here in the inside of the packaging. So, at least these are coming out as far as I know. And I think there may be some others too. So you'll have to let me know. Do you think this one is going to be on your shopping list, or any of the others maybe you're going to keep an eye out for? Or generally speaking, are these kinds of projects not necessarily your jam, which is completely fine. I think that it's nice that Diamond Art Club has a variety of different kinds of diamond painting kits that we can enjoy and work on. And something like this is, it's a nice break when I feel like am not, I'm not necessarily itching to keep working on a standard diamond painting canvas. So I hope that you enjoyed getting to see this Ariel Sparkle Pal come together. I had fun working on it and sharing that with you all. So do let me know in the comments if this or any of the other Sparkle Pals are going to be on your shopping list for tomorrow. Again, the release time is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and that's Wednesday, May 21st. Happy shopping if you are shopping. Let me know if instead you're going to just put it on your wish list for someday, maybe to get you to like a free shipping threshold with a more standard diamond painting kit size. That's honestly one of the ways that I like using things like these little diamonds kits or the mini dazzles or something. It's like just a little bit to get to that free shipping threshold while also using a discount code. But yeah, so like I said, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. I'd love to have you here as part of my community. And yeah, thanks for watching. I really hope that you're doing well and that you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.